Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. Today for you, we resume the Wind Waker any percent no manual super swim tournament, known as WaveCrash. We get started here, I believe, round 3 with a best of 3 race between Gymnast86 and Aloakirby. Joined on comms today by Mini and Jaywist. How are you two doing?
Hello.
Doing well.
Yeah, doing good. Excited for this race. Or these races.
All right, I will hand it over to you two, and we will get this underway.
Alright.
Well, I'm really excited for the first 5 minutes. There's a lot of good gameplay.
Yes. So, should be starting soon, hopefully.
Starting soon, TM.
Yes. So yeah, Wind Waker has a long intro cutscene, so not too much to talk about. However, we will let the hype build up. This is actually like probably going to be one of the best races.
Yeah,
Because
this is winners semifinals, right?
yeah, winners, semifinals, and Jim versus Aloha. So Aloakirby is current world record holder in 80%. So definitely very good at the game, and Gymnast is Gymnast. Just he's so consistent at the game, and yeah, it'll be a really good race, I think. Yeah, last time I saw Jim do some races, he got 2 PBs in a row. So, will he continue?
Yeah, Jim just PBs whenever he feels like it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really do runs outside of the races.
No, he's been running a lot of Zelda games recently.
Doesn't he always just run a lot of Zelda games?
He does, but he's doing the 3D Zelda challenge currently, or preparing for it. We should maybe be going soon.
The Zelda challenge where you have to play all of the Zelda games, not just the 3D ones.
Alright, they're going. The race has started. Yeah, hope you guys all enjoy lore, because there is a lot of it. And fun fact, I was in the middle of eating a pizza before this, so I'm going to use this intro to finish. Have fun.
No, I want pizza. What the heck? What do you mean you're outset pilled, EJ? You can't be outset pilled. It's illegal. You cranked me up. Did my sound work? The world will never know. I've been cranked. Huh. I like to think that everything I say after saying that I've been cranked is just coming through at like peaking levels. Like even just like quietly talking is just peaking.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi back, I'm Jayless.
Oh, okay. Did I miss anything important? Any sick gameplay?
Yes. A lot.
Rip.
I can't tell who's ahead by the... I think it might actually be frame. Oh no, I think Aloa is ahead.
Aloa is ahead.
Frame. Yeah.
Dang. I mean, the race is basically decided at this point. Aloa gonna win, confirmed.
I'm putting all my prediction money on Aloa because he's ahead.
Alright, text box. Nice. So yeah, I guess we can actually talk about the run now. So this is any percent no MSS. And MSS stands for Manual Super Swim, which is the trick usually done at the start of a Wind Waker run, where you do a bunch of frame perfect pauses, or you flick your stick up and down really fast to do a super swim. We're not going to do that. We're going to be just playing through outset as normal.
For some reason, when you said that, I heard manual stupid swim.
I mean, yeah, that too.
Describes it. So I can see that Alola has strengthened his lead.
Yeah, it's like
Extended it.
half a second. Insane.
No, they had the pajamas. They just don't have them on anymore. As soon as this cutscene's done.
They're still wearing them, just underneath the green clothes. Right, so after this, gotta go back to Arrel to get the telescope. And a fun trick is that walking back would take a while, so they're gonna do a save warp, save the game and reset. When they load back, they're gonna be right next to the tower thing.
Yes, the tower thing.
Yeah. The watchtower.
Oh, Jim getting the wave. Alola extending his lead even more with some bad RNG on Jim's side.
Unfortunate. Alright, let's see if they can aim at the bird guy. Alola just equipped telescope like 5 times.
I mean, you have to make sure to get it equipped. Don't
Yeah.
want to miss the equip.
Oh, big scary bird. So the next goal is to go and get the sword from Orca, and in doing so they're going to have to do the sword tutorial thing, in which they will be doing some specific combos and going for a trick called Quick Parry, which is a 2-frame window to save some time. Ooh, Aloha getting a nice bonk. And now they're tied up again.
Yeah, it looks like Jim's ahead by a frame.
Yeah, he's
Solid.
ahead. So yeah, during these sword attacks, they're going to be holding some specific directions on their control stick to get the fastest attacks.
I'm disappointed neither of them do the faster second combo.
Yeah, it's very sad. Alright, so after these quick spins, they're gonna try to look for a visual cue, and then, or an audio cue, and press A in a 2-frame window. And Jim got it, so you saw that second parry, he got it like instantly after the first one. And Aloha did not get it, unfortunately.
We should get it. Oh.
Not exactly sure what happened to Aloha. I think maybe he missed it and then also went early on the second one. So now Jim has pulled ahead quite a bit.
But there's still the Bokoblin fight before Outset is over.
Yes.
Or who knows, somebody could fall in the rolling section.
Yeah, they might
Go
fall off the
neutral
bridge.
while rolling over the gap, and
Yeah.
you just fall.
How long is this speedrun? Should be like an hour 20 to an hour 30-ish. Ooh, Jim bonking. Everyone post your Jim bonking in chat. Right, now inside this log is a red rupee, and you can get it just by doing a quick spin. Very convenient, because we will need some rupees. And they're gonna try to get some in this grass as well. Wow, Jim is poor.
They both side hop into the cutscene trigger with the Bokoblin to make it lured out of its initial spot.
Yeah. Wow,
Ooh, Loa's
1
also
rupee.
poor.
And then Jim is not going for the fastest strat. I think he missed 1 hit. No, he got
no
it.
rupees.
There you see a lower. Oh, that
Oh,
guy
kinda
jumped
got
out the way. So yeah, if you just like...
21 and 23 rupees.
Yeah, that Bokoblin fight, they're just trying to like hold specific stick directions again. And if you do it right, it works out. And they both nearly got it, but both not quite. But yeah, the goal is to get a bunch of rupees during that from the grass, and they both got very bad RNG. You can have like, you can get like 10 plus rupees there if you're lucky, and they got 1 and 3.
now we have another cutscene.
Yes.
After this cutscene, we have another cutscene. And then after that cutscene, we roll to a house, and then we have another cutscene.
Yeah.
And then we go back to the pirates, and we have another cutscene.
Yeah. It's fun.
Oh yeah, and the Helm Rocket King stole your sister.
Ah, yes.
Yoinked her.
That did happen. Gotta go save her. Yeah, lots of cutscenes, and this is why manual Super Swim is pretty good, because we just skip all of this. But that trick is difficult and doesn't make that much sense to do in a tournament, so this is the category we're doing. And this category also does ban a few other difficult things like pub again and skip and actor unloading. This cutscene is probably like 20 seconds slower, yeah. English is very slow. Yes, they are playing on Japanese. It is by far the fastest.
Yeah, these cutscenes are crazy how long they are in any language that's not Japanese.
Yeah.
This short cutscene might be 20 seconds slower in English. I think it's more though. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
I think it probably is more than 5 minutes.
Alright, Jim has left Outset. Aloha right behind him.
Aloha has the best split of anybody.
Yeah.
Aloha splits on the gong.
Yep, long. Yeah, I guess the thing with this game is that obviously we haven't been doing many like tricks or glitches so far, and that's because in this game the most broken item is the Wind Waker, and it takes a while to get it without the manual Super Swim. We get it about half an hour into the run, so up until getting the Wind Waker, this is basically playing the game like as intended. But once we get the Wind Waker, we break open the whole game. So that is basically the goal, just get to the Wind Waker fast.
I thought that the Wind Waker was Link. That's why they call it The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. It's talking about Link.
Oh.
It's the Waker of the Winds.
So Link can just get storage with himself.
Yeah, so we don't have to do MSS anymore. Nice.
Wow. Nice. Alright, this is Nico. He's pretty cool. Has a nice stripy shirt. And he shows us how to jump.
Yeah, this game, instead of Where's Waldo, it's Where's Nico.
So this is ropes 1. There is a ropes 2 later on. And the goal is to swing on some ropes. And it's pretty easy, but it's also possible to mess up, as we have seen in the past. Oh, like Jim is kind of doing right now. Didn't fall down. Those were some sketchy ropes from Jim. Aloa's was much cleaner.
Get across, that's all that matters.
Yes. Jim got the spoils bag, and so did Aloa. We will be using it 0 times.
Hopefully.
Yeah, true. Alright, another save warp. And now, they are at Forsaken Fortress 1. And you see on Jim's screen, those lights moving in the background. Those lights are actually moving. And those lights, when we get to Forsaken Fortress, if you get seen by those lights, you get thrown in jail. And so, because the lights are still moving throughout this cutscene, basically they're mashing throughout this cutscene, and the movement on the pirate ship all matters for what their light cycle is going to be when they actually get there. And so if they do all this movement correctly, and all this text mashing is good, they can try to make an early light cycle. Because the cycle never gets reset between that save warp and getting there. Oh no, they missed. Rip them.
You see, when I was growing up, I used to think that, like, because of video games, that's how it works. I used to think that, like, you could just fall into water from whatever distance and
Yeah,
you wouldn't be hurt.
it's true. Try it at home. So yeah, we'll see if Jim goes for the early light cycle. He's going to roll up these stairs and then should be able to grab these 2 rupees and then make it back around. And go up these stairs. There you go, see that light is coming, but he made it. And Aloa should be doing the same, I think. Yep. And then Jim does a window jump. At a specific angle, you can just jump into this window. And the reason we want to be down here and climb up this ladder to kill this bokoblin is because killing this bokoblin will deactivate the searchlight, and this is the one searchlight we actually are required to deactivate. The other 2 are not necessary. Right, now we can just do a nice jump slash back into the window. Ooh, Aloa not having a great bokoblin. Oh wow.
Let's hope that bokoblin dies in the water over there.
Yeah, should do. Most of the time, when you knock the bokoblins off, they will die, but under some circumstances, for some reason, they don't. Now Jim will be running past these moblins with the power of the barrel. Because if you put on the barrel and then take it off, you can still just run past them.
Can we make that the new term for it? The power of the barrel?
Yeah, I'm down. But yeah, basically, like, so that people wouldn't just take off the barrel and immediately get caught, they made it so that the effect lasts a bit longer. And we can abuse it. You see Jim just ran straight past that guy, even though he could definitely see Link. Now, in order to sidle a bit quicker, they are repeatedly tapping the stick. It just is a bit faster than doing it normally. Another bokoblin fight, and we got a sword, and they're done with FF1.
Now we have another cutscene.
Yeah, I know you guys missed the cutscenes. This is the last one for a while, though. Hopefully. Link was unable to save his sister. We'll have to come back later. Right, so the goal of the run now, I'm gonna collect some more rupees, buy the sail, sail to Dragon Roost, and then we can finally get the Wind Waker, where we will break the game. And something that is important is that basically the next goal of the run is to get bombs. And the bombs are located in the pirate ship. And for some reason, directly after you beat Forsaken Fortress 1, the game is like in a specific state where the pirate ship is at Outset Island. And it's not normally supposed to be there, but it is for some reason. On specifically the first time you load the overworld after beating Forsaken Fortress 1. So we're gonna try to abuse that, and without reloading the game at all, like, so not going into any buildings or drowning or save warping or anything, we're gonna go from Windfall, get the Wind Waker at Dragon Roost, and then go to Outset, and get onto the pirate ship, which will let us get bombs.
But Minnie, if we get the sail and we try to leave like the direct path to Dragon Roost with our boat, they'll say, no, you're going the wrong way, go back.
You see, that's why you just jump really high on King of Red Lions. You just jump all the way to the pirate ship from Dragon Roost.
You have a point.
Right, so yeah, as we mentioned before, both of these runners are very poor, so they need a lot of rupees. It looks like Jim has enough. Got some nice flower rupees. Yeah.
We almost made it run away. We'll also have to either get the one on the ledge or with the RNG. Oh no.
Fell down. Oh, Jim reading about the sail. And now some sailing. So Jim is doing some sail pumps. When you pull out the sail, it gives you like a little speed boost. So if you just quickly put away and then pull out the sail again, you go a bit faster. Alright, they're both sailing, which means that they are currently tied to the frame. So, getting the Wind Waker is very important for any speedrun, because it lets you do a glitch called storage. And basically storage lets you store things. Things being events that happen in the game, like cutscenes, or trying to open a chest or a door, or something. So, with the Wind Waker, they are going to do a glitch called a Wind Waker dive, where they fall in the air while holding out the Wind Waker, and then if they cancel it on the right frame, they will get storage. And the most important use that we'll see first is a super swim. So if they try to pull the Wind Waker out with storage, they go into a state called camera lock, and that means that the camera is locked in front of Link's face, which means that if they go into the water and just hold up on their control stick, then Link will do a 180-degree turn every frame. And when you turn around every frame in the water, you gain some negative speed. And you just keep gaining negative speed until you have enough to swim to another island. That is how we super swim. But on top of this, they're going to be doing what's called double storage. So you see, if we watch Jim, he's going to get storage here. And he's going to store King of Red Lions' text. Now he's going to get storage again.
Pretty much what you need to know is the magic wand is magic and lets you do magic things.
Yeah. So he got storage again, and now he's in camera lock. And then he closed that text box while in camera lock. And if you close a text box which you stored, it gives you back storage. So Jim is now super swimming, and he has storage. Which means he can go and store something else. In particular, he wants to store a chest. Nice air refill. Nice blue rupee. So we've gone to Crescent Moon, just because it's a very quick chest. So he's going to go over here, and he has now stored that chest. And the screen has gone very dark. That's not important. What is important is that when he's tried to store that chest, the game changed his hitbox, which is going to be useful for getting onto the pirate ship in a minute. But the reason the screen went all dark is because some chests have like this special animation where everything goes dark around you to like emphasize the item you're getting in the chest. But when you store it, that darkness effect is just applied completely and then never taken away until you leave the quadrant. Now, the changed hitbox. Oh, this is scary for Aloa. If Aloa gets hit by one of those chews, he will lose storage and a lot of time along with it. Alright, he got it. So yeah, with the changed hitbox, this also lets Jim get an air refill on that platform there, which it seems like he got already, and I was busy looking at Aloa, but he got an air refill. Looks like he's going to go for another one.
Bonus air.
Yeah. He is hungry for air. So yeah, he's built up a bunch of speed with the help of those air refills, and now he's going to outset, and you see the pirate ship is there. Insane. And if he just swims at it with a good angle, he can clip up and just walk up. Wow, wasn't that fun? And Aloa following behind.
That's a good. I should make it fine.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Right to it.
Nice. And yeah, we do not need Wind's Requiem for anything in this category. So this is Ropes 2. It is a bit more difficult than Ropes 1, but they should be able to do it just fine.
Jim with a scary regrab on one of those.
Yeah. By the way, this wasn't mentioned at the time, but the Gossip Stone trigger at the start of Forsaken Fortress 1, you can skip that, but that trigger is what changes the pirate ship from being the spoils bag to the bombs. So we needed that in order to get bombs. Oh, they have bombs. And also, because you're supposed to get bombs at the Windfall pirate ship, the game just assumes you're at Windfall, so when we save warp, it puts us at Windfall. Wow. And the next goal is to get the leaf at Forest Haven. So you see Jim just did double storage again by storing a text box. So once again, he is now super swimming and has storage. And this time, instead of storing a chest, it's going to store a cutscene. So the first time you get to an island in this game, it does like a panning shot of the island. But if you try to watch that cutscene in camera lock, it will soft lock. So if we get storage, we can store that cutscene instead of getting soft locked. So you see when Jim gets to the island, he's going to kind of teleport randomly to another location. That is the cutscene trying to play. Like that. But it got cancelled immediately. Oh, we're just doing the same now. Now Jim is going to do a ledge clip using a bomb. Tries to climb towards the bomb, and then the game says, hey, you can't be inside the bomb, so it pushes you the other way, but then little does the game know, pushing you the other way actually puts you through a wall. And that lets him enter Forest Haven very quickly. And he's going to take some damage here as well. See, does Aloha go for the camera lock? He does. So Aloha's trying to do that ledge clip, but in camera lock. And the controls in camera lock are very strange. He did not get it the first time.
This ledge clip can also just be tricky for no reason too.
Yeah, right, he got it. And so the reason he wanted to stay in camera lock is because now he can charge another mini super swim. And just get into the loading zone a little bit faster. And now Jim is doing Deku Tree cutscene skip. So he just got storage and bonked the tree, which puts these chews in a weird state where you can't attack them, and they are like sliding infinitely towards these walls. But while they're sliding, you can push them through the walls. And if you do that, once they reach the void, they will die. And so basically the reason we want to do this is so we can delay the chews dying. And we want to delay the chews dying so we can void out at the same time as the cutscene tries to play, which will be after the last chew dies. So once Jim has one chew left, he's going to try to push it out of bounds with a specific timing. And then he's going to run over to the Deku Tree and try to get crushed by his chin at hopefully the same time as the cutscene tries to play. And if done correctly, that should skip the cutscene.
I forget that Jim does it like this and it scares me every time.
Alright, he got it. Aloha is attempting to do the same. And now Jim, he's almost dead. That is intentional. He's trying to do a zombie hover. Oh,
No.
failed lift off. That is unfortunate. So you saw Jim for a second there. He began a zombie hover, which is... Well, actually, let's see if Aloha gets cutscene skip first. It's good. Yeah. So zombie hover, when you die, there's a little window where you can still do an input before it actually triggers the game over. And one action you can do during that window is a jump slash. So we'll see if Aloha can do it here. Yeah, so you do a jump slash, and the game says, hey, you can't jump slash, you're dead, so it cancels it. But then you're in the air, and the game won't start the game over until you touch the ground. So for that brief moment while you're in the air still, you can do a mid-air jump attack, and gain a bit more height, and then just chain that over and over again. So Aloha right now is just mashing the B button as fast as he can to gain height. And the reason we're doing this is because normally you need the grappling hook to, climb these bulbs and get the leaf. But we don't have the grappling hook and do not intend to get it. So we gotta do this instead. And Aloha has got his leaf.
Looks like Jim should be good with his liftoff.
Yeah, Jim has got his liftoff. Hopefully his mashing is good. So you have to be able to mash pretty good for this hover.
I'm pretty sure the setup that Jim does is pretty lenient.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but...
let's see. Oh god. Oh no.
I think that's...
That's Reb. Damn. Yes, if you game over after touching the leaf, you still get it. It's just faster to save warp. Well, Well, that puts Aloha solidly in the lead now. And Aloha is currently, he got double storage again on Beetle, and is now going to go store another chest on this raft down here, and use that to clip into a fairy island. Right, and Aloha with his chest storage can just kind of walk through the wall.
Yeah, fairy fountains are very fun just walking through the wall.
Yeah, and this fairy fountain gives a quiver upgrade. Doesn't give a bow or anything, it's just the quiver upgrade. Cannot do anything with it right now. But it will be important later, we'll see why. Okay, Jim's hover is much better this time, so hopefully, fingers crossed. Aloha just got storage from that peg, which is very tricky. You have to roll at it at a specific angle, and then the Wind Waker pull is like 1 to 2 frames or something. But I think he got it first try, which is pretty good. And Jim has got his leaf.
Yes, let's clarify what he was doing on the tree there. He wasn't struggling to get higher, he was just trying to maintain his height, so he was grinding against it, so he's slowly moving over to the left so he could get off the tree.
Yeah. Because the leaf is so high up, you can't just like hover directly to it, so we have to use the tree trunk to kind of guide our hover and prevent us from moving forwards past the leaf. And then in order to just maneuver correctly, you have to kind of angle specifically, so you slide off the tree slowly. Right, Aloha kind of missed a lot of what he did, but he just went to Private Oasis, and then got double storage to store another chest, and is now super swimming in Dark World again. And the only reason we go to Private Oasis is just because it is a convenient chest to get. And he's now going to swim to Forsaken Fortress 2. Right, Aloha is at FF2, and chest storage, well, you'll see, it makes this very quick. So we just clipped through that wall of chest storage, now he's inside, you can clip up onto this rock here, and just run up this wall. And then with his chest storage, you can run up this wall, and then the wall collision just stops existing after a certain point, and jump into the loading zone. Alright, Jim making his way to the quiver as well.
Say that, PJ, but there's still a lot of things that can happen.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen people lose like 10 plus minutes on barrier skip. Jim really wanting to do a side hop jump attack here. You really don't need to.
Damage it down.
Alright, Jim just deciding to save warp out of there instead. And these runners are both doing the same route. Alright, Jim got his peg storage. Nice. Jim just leafed instead of Wind Waker. Alright, Aloha at Helm Rocking. Will he do the super swim? Apparently he will. We'll see. He's going for it. No, didn't get storage. Rip. Right, now you may be thinking, Aloha at Helm Rocking, he doesn't even have the hammer. How is he gonna hit him in the face? And the answer to that is, I don't know. He messed up. He forgot to get the hammer. I think he's soft-locked forever. Unless he busts out a way to skip this boss fight. I don't know what he's doing. He's just taking damage. He's gone crazy. Oh my god. He just skipped that boss fight.
Maybe when are you gonna start pulling out the bug limits? When we're at skip for 80% no MSS?
I've already done it in one race. I did it against Gob, I think. But yeah, Aloha took some damage on those spikes because once you have critical health, then your hitbox slightly changes and lets you clip through the floor there. And skip that fight. Some fun cutscenes now. I guess this wasn't really mentioned, but the reason we're even doing Forsaken Fortress 2 is because this cutscene that Aloha is watching right now, after you beat FF2, takes you to Hyrule, which is where we want to go to beat the game. So this is just like the easiest gateway to Hyrule that we have access to. Also, the cutscene that Jim is watching is very important to watch. It is, well, it's not possible to beat the game without entering Helmrock's room, at least. You can technically skip this cutscene, but not in this category.
Unless we find a way to use the fire arrows.
Fire arrows try?
To shoot up and from the bottom. It's a PG skip. We find a way to shoot an arrow to get it to hit the ones from inbounds.
Yeah. Wait, why is that relevant for this?
Because it would probably be allowed.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Jim doing his Helmrock skip as well. He is also electing to take damage. You don't need to take damage, but it makes it a lot easier. So if you don't damage down, then it becomes a frame perfect trick. He gets it easily as well. Aloha is now in Hyrule. Gonna be doing a cool trick called barrier skip. So there is a big barrier, and we would like to get past it. And when they made this game, they tried pretty hard to not let you get past it early. But we found a way. And by we, I mean not me. So first of all, he's going to try to pull the Wind Waker frame perfectly in order to cancel the infinite knockback that the barrier gives you. There you go, he got it, so now he can just stand in here freely. Then he's going to do a very specific setup to get the right position.
Is he doing 9-side hop?
He is.
The actual mad lad.
Insane. Alright, now he's going to get a very specific angle as well. And then once he has all of that set up, he's going to try to drop this bomb frame perfectly. Alright, did not drop it there, but he can try again. And because his setup was perfect, the bomb just squeezes him through that gap. And he is now past the barrier. So when you drop the bomb with B, it kind of just falls onto Link's head, and then pushes him in some direction, depending on what frame you drop it on. So with the perfect position, angle, and frame, it just puts you right through that gap.
I think what we should all just do for barrier skip is close our eyes and just press B when we feel like it, and hope that we get through.
Yeah, I mean, don't even do the position setup, just like run up to it, drop some bombs.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what this guy, I think his name is Tass, does. He just runs up to it and...
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah. It looks pretty easy. So the reason Aloha was spinning the camera around, the camera spin doesn't actually do anything, it just gives an easier visual cue, so you know which frame you're on. Because, like, it's difficult to tell apart the frames just looking at the bomb. But if you, like, pull the bomb and start spinning on the same frame, then you can basically count how many frames have passed by looking at visual cues in the background.
It's a really clean trial skip thing.
Yeah. Aloha just did a roll clip, a frame perfect roll into a wall, clipped out of bounds, and then did some leafing with some leaf pumps, where you put away the leaf and then pull it out again quickly, maintains your height a bit better, and you just skipped all the trials. Oh, it just made his way through that maze, and he pulled a bomb on that last door to skip the little animation of Link turning around when the spikes closed. Well, the iron bars, I guess. Oh, Phantom Ganon trolling. Yep. Alright, Jim making his way to try barrier skip himself. Jim does a very different setup to Aloha, which takes a bit longer, but is very consistent. Aloha got the light arrows, killed Phantom Ganon. Now just gotta make his way up the grand staircase. Jim got his barrier skip.
Am I not synced with the right stream? Must be behind. Oh yeah, I think mine is off sync. I'll try refreshing the page.
Aloha is in Public Ganon cutscene. Jim just entering Ganon's tower. Right, Jim's gonna go for a trial skip as well. Does a slightly different version. He's gonna try to use a bomb to help him with his roll clip. He is just so consistent at that bomb roll clip.
Yeah, I despise bomb roll clips.
Yeah. But Jim just makes it look so easy. Right, Aloha at Papaganon. He's going to just try to do a bunch of snipes. This can go very good or very bad. Got the first snipe. Went for a very quick second snipe. Did not quite hit though. And his leg was kind of in the way of that second shot.
Good second hit though.
Yeah, good snipe there. And it's just going to wait out the slow animation here. Oh, not great tail positions there.
It could still be fine as long as it hits one here.
Yeah, okay. Not a bad first phase. Just gonna go for Crip Shot here, which is... Oh yeah, he does the pause buffered Crip Shot. He gets it, it works. Gets a nice double hit on that spider face. And now he has exactly enough magic, I guess, so he can't miss a single shot. I don't know Cryptech, but he does it. Now he's on the Moldorm phase. Yeah, normally you would go for like some snipes here, but he only got one magic drop and already wasted quite a lot of magic, so he just doesn't have the magic to spare.
Damage you down smarts, right?
Yeah. Good idea. Right. Not a bad Papaganon. Right, so now Aloha has to get to the top of this room, which normally requires the grappling hook, in two places, one of which we can skip very easily with a nice little setup to clip through the floor. The second one is not so easy, and the method that we're going to use, or that he's going to use, is he's going to shoot a fire arrow through the floor to hit a morph, and the morph is then going to be set on fire and bounce towards the warp pot lid. And if the morph bounces far enough, it will burn the pot lid and let us take the warp pot. But the thing is, there are two morphs that you can try, and each one is only a 1 in 5 chance of actually bouncing far enough to burn the pot lid. So if he doesn't get lucky, that's not going to work, and he is probably going to do a zombie hover backup.
You also
We'll
need some
see.
magic, but...
Yeah, he does need some magic. Right, so that first morph did not work. The second one did, though.
Well, looks like we will not have to see if he decides to do the hover or not.
Yeah. So that's pretty lucky. 1 in 5 chance for each morph. Jim is doing PG as well. Good snipe. Oh, that nearly hit. Right, much better first phase from Jim. And at the same time, Aloha.
Aloha brought a safety morph, but then he rolled to get off the platform.
That's fine. So yeah, Aloha is doing morph hover, or he's setting up for morph hover. He will have done what's called morph glitch, I think. No, that's not morph glitch.
Wait, this isn't HD.
No. Basically, he did a glitch. I don't know what it's called, if it has a name, but he stabbed the morph at the same time as it grabbed onto Link. And so the morph, basically the morph died, but didn't die. So the morph currently thinks it's been killed by the sword, but it's still alive. And that's important because the morph will only drop an item, and in particular, a heart, if it is killed by the sword. But we want to kill it with the bow because it's up on this platform. But because he did that glitch, the morph thinks it was killed by the sword, and so when he kills it with the bow, it will still drop this heart, let him do his zombie hover, and heal, to get to this platform and skip the hookshot requirement.
I think we should just call it morph glitch because it'll annoy HD runners. That's
Yeah,
good
alright.
enough for me.
Yeah, Aloha, now in the Ganondorf fight, or cutscene. He would have to do some pretty major messing up to not win at this point, but you never know. Aloha is also on pretty big PB pace, by the way. Could get a 115. Alright, let's see what Jim's luck is like. We do have a small prize for whoever gets the worst morph RNG throughout the whole tournament. Jim so far has been pretty decent. He's gotten a lot of first tries.
Get like 2 first try multiple times in a row for like the
Yeah,
first 3.
Yeah. He did not get first try this time though. Right, and he is going for the hover. Oh, that is an interesting setup.
He's just not going for the X.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Fairy.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a magic either.
I mean, he could do it. I mean, not at this point, but he could have with that magic. Yeah, so Jim just opted to open the warp pot using a hover, and there is a strat where you land on a fairy out of that hover and heal. It's pretty difficult though, Well, not like super difficult, but it takes some practice. But Jim chose to just die and open up the warp pot. So he's going to have to run back up, but the pot is open for him. Yes, world record is 1:13:35. Soon to be 1:12, copium. Oh, Aloha is now doing Ganondorf. He's trying not to get hit, because he only has one heart, and getting hit would insta-kill him. Also, yes, Cryptek is correct. 1:12 by Ace. Ace is very good. Loa likes to not target Ganondorf while doing these quick spins, which I find very amusing because he misses quite a lot. But he got there. Not quite 1:15, but should be finishing this race with a low 1:16. And Aloha is done. He has won game 1. GG.
He doesn't advance to the second text box though.
True, he might be a cheater. But yeah, I believe that is a PB from Aloha. There is rumor that he has a 1:15, but his splits say 1:17. I'm guessing that was a PB. Right, so GG Aloha. But remember, this is a best of 3, so we've got at least one more race to come. And if Jim wins the second race, it will go to a game 3. Jim... Wow, okay. I thought that wasn't going to collect the heart.
Yeah, that was scary.
Alright. We'll see if Jim wants to finish his run. Alright, we are nearing the end of this cutscene. Kind of. You get to see epic Ganondorf battle.
I forget, did Jim grab the safety morph? I don't think he did.
No, he didn't. I feel like I've never seen Jim die to Ganondorf. Going for 2 quick spins. Interesting. Very safe. Right, got all his quick spins. Hopefully Zelda does not troll. And GG. Alright.
122 is still pretty good race time.
Yeah, not bad.
Considering the mishaps at Leaf.
Yeah, Leaf and Bad Morph.
Yeah.
Pretty decent. So we should be getting into a race 2 somewhat soon.
Yeah, runners are going to take about a 5-minute break between games, so we're going to head back to the countdown scene for a bit. Everybody get up. If you need, get up, get some water, stretch, and we will see you back here in about 5 minutes.
Yep.
For game 2.
Sounds good.